And welcome everyone, thank you very much for joining me today on the latest episode of Transfer Talk. But first off, before I start anything else, I just want to say thank you very much to everyone that watches my videos and likes and subscribes. But if you're not a subscriber, I don't know, I keep on forgetting which corner it is, but if you hit the subscribe button, put the notifications on and join the family, it'd be really much appreciated, so you can all come along and you can get all the latest transfer news, all the latest news coming direct out of Anfield every single day. I'll be doing uploads every single day up until like the summer and the season, through the season as well. So it'd be amazing if you could all join us, and whoever else has subscribed, thank you very much. And what an exciting summer we've got ahead with Jurgen Klopp and the boys. But yeah, on this episode, I've got coming up Aubameyang. I talk a bit about that, and then Huddersfield have rejected the approach from Liverpool have rejected the approach from Huddersfield, which is surprising, for Danny Ward. So I'll talk a bit about that. Newcastle have inquired for Lucas. I'll talk a bit about that as well. That is very interesting indeed. Emre Can he's meant to have been offered a contract at Liverpool. So I'll talk a bit about that, considering the reports that are coming out about the German man. There's a new left back, called Porto's Rafa. I haven't really seen him, but he's come out. Obviously, he's flattered, as he said. So that's another left back. And just talking a little bit about Joe Gomez. We're talking about maybe loaning him out, but he's talked in Liverpool on the Liverpool website today, just about his expectations coming into the new season, really. So yeah, just to get it off, talk about Aubameyang. Reports in the Empire of the Cup today. Reports coming out from the German newspaper Blind. Aubameyang is on the market for the Reds again. Apparently PSG have pulled out of the race of the proposed 70 million deal for the Borussia Dortmund striker because of manager Emre wants to spend the money on a controlling midfielder instead. Reports Blind. Wow. Let me know, do you fancy Aubameyang? He's 20 years old, 28 years old, the Gabon international. But we've all seen him play. Obviously, when Dortmund come to Anfield, he scored those quick fire goals. I'd really love him. That is like, his strike record speaks for itself. If you haven't checked it out, go and check it. We all know what Aubameyang's quality is, but if the opportunity come across, would you spend 70 million on the Gabon international? Personally, he's one of those world-class strikers, isn't he? Like Lacazette, you get proven quality. He's done it in Europe, season in, season out for Dortmund, and he done it in where was he? He was in Saint Etienne. I'm sure they signed him from Saint Etienne when he was playing in France a couple of years ago. But let me know. I'd love him personally. Let me know if you would love to see Aubameyang. So that was reports coming out Blind. So if he's on the market, I'd love it if we actually signed him. So yeah, Huddersfield, this one is a very surprising one. Danny Ward, we all thought he'd go out to Huddersfield, didn't we? I talked a bit about it before, last couple of videos back, about maybe getting loaned out, getting him 38 Premier League game appearances under his belt, because he done amazing at Huddersfield to get them promoted, and he was one of the key points of Huddersfield getting promotion to the Premier League. And apparently Liverpool have rejected an approach, and he's not for sale. Liverpool goalkeeper is unlikely to leave the club in the summer, with reports suggesting the club have rejected a permanent offer. Ward spent a campaign on Huddersfield in town, obviously, in 2016-2017. Obviously, talking about his being like the key man. But according to ESPN, the Reds rejected inquiry from Huddersfield, who are keen to sign Ward on a permanent deal. So obviously they've tried to get him on a permanent deal, and Liverpool are reluctant to actually only send him out on loan. But reports today, I've seen other reports as well in the Echo. Jurgen Klopp was apparently meant to have come out and said he really wants to make Ward a starting keeper behind to put them all. They're all going to be on the same level, Karius and Mignolet, and he's putting Ward on the same level as the other two. So I'd want a strong team. I want the most strongest team as possible. Bet you used to. Let me know if you've seen Ward play, but he's been in amazing form last season when he was in Scotland playing for Aberdeen. He's 23 now, so for me personally, I'd put him in there. I know it's you got 3 keepers on your books, and there's only got to be 1 keeper in the season. But we've seen it in the past. Mignolet and Karius have gone through periods of time where they've just the form's dipped and one's come in. But if you've got another goalkeeper coming into the team of the quality of Danny Ward, just give him a chance. There's been keepers there in the past that have they've not been really given a chance, and they've taken the opportunity fully by grasp. So apparently, Huddersfield apparently approached Liverpool in report today. So check that story out below. I'll leave it in down there. And obviously, just a quick one on Mohamed Salah. Reporters suggesting that his agent is in London. Obviously, Liverpool have got offices in London. FSG's offices, as well as up north. They've got them down south, so it's a lot more easier to do deals. So that was just a quick one. I expect that Salah deal to come through this coming week. It's almost nailed on. Like, we're not going to miss out on him a second time, as I mentioned in all my other previous videos. But expect that deal to get done in the next coming days, or give it next week. That'll definitely get sorted. So yeah, the German Liverpool to offer Emre Can 100k a week and 4-year contract. As I mentioned in one of the previous videos, we all talked about Emre Can in the comment section. Would we give him a big contract? And for me personally, I would, and a lot of you did say you'd give Emre a contract. But apparently in the Empire of the Cup today, it's getting reported the German was critical in the Premier League running, which confirmed the Champions League qualification. He's only obviously had 12 months left on his deal, but it looks like Liverpool have announced that they might be offering him a new deal. So that'll be coming up in the next couple of weeks, really. I'd time down, as you would. Let me know what your thoughts on him, right? Do you reckon this coming season he'll get a real proper crack at the whip? For me, if the Lucas story is true as well, we need to make sure that we sign Emre down to a big deal anyway. So I think that 4-year deal take him into 2021, if I'm correct. But yeah, so watch that space. Hopefully Emre signs his contract. For me personally, and for a lot of you, he's quite versatile, the big German anyway. And especially when we're against big teams, like physical teams, Emre's like the man to he's built like a tank. He'll command that midfield and take the game to them. He's done it in games against the past. I can they're the proper games against Chelsea, and usually he's always up for them. But when he's given space, it reminds me of a couple of seasons back when Yaya, when he won the league. He's got the presence of a Yaya Toure on the pitch because he's that big of a player, and he's got the quality as well. It's not just his size; he has got the ball playing ability. And I'm sure, as I mentioned, and we've all seen Jurgen Klopp. He's always the first one to get a big, massive bear hug off Jurgen, isn't he? So he's quite fortunate. I'm sure we all want a big, massive bear hug. Those classic Jurgen Klopp hugs off off the big German. But yeah, that's Emre Can. And going into the next one, again, I'll leave the story in below. Porto's Rafa is meant to be flattered by Liverpool's speculation. Apparently, Rafa has told Omnia Sports that he's flattered by reports of interest. Where's the quote here? I followed Liverpool. Yeah, I know I've been followed by English clubs, especially after our campaign. Soares said, Liverpool are a great club, and to be linked with them is an honour for me. I followed Liverpool at a young age, and I shiver every time I listen to You'll Never Walk Alone. It's unique. Liverpool are famous and popular in Portugal, where people value history for the club. He added, I'm naturally flattered, but I'm a Porto player and focused on succeeding here. My main goal is to establish myself and get into the first team. I feel ready and confident. After my last season, I would be given a chance. I keep my feet on the ground and I'm focused on climbing my way up at a time. Fans support me, respect me because of a symbol of the club, because I'm the symbol of the club. I've been here for 10 years and I feel Porto is in my bones. So yet again, as I mentioned in yesterday's video, you'll get literally, if me or you played football, we'd all say, I love Liverpool and all that. We'd try and maybe engineer in a move, but this is the first I've actually seen it. Let me know if you've seen Rafa play. I doubt many of you will, but if you have, let me know. He was obviously on loan at another Portuguese team at the minute, but he's a Porto player. Let me know if you've seen him play. So it's another left back. Obviously, Liverpool they have looked to that's one of our key positions that we'll need to fill this season. I highly doubt we're going to another season, Premier League campaign with and a Champions League campaign with James Milner as good as he done last season. We can't go another season with playing Milner left back. That'd be a bit dodgy. But yeah, Gomez. Let me know. I really rate Gomez. If we had the opportunity to loan him out this season, especially if we're going to be bringing Van Dijk in, that'd be one less opportunity in the team for him to play. So I'd really, if you had the opportunity, send him out on loan to a Premier League team, and he make sure he actually gets in the starting 11. Because this lad, we've all seen Joe Gomez play. When we got him from Charlton, he's really, I was gutted when he got his injury, but this lad has got a hell of a career, ahead of him. But yeah, he talked today on the Liverpool website. I'll leave the link in the breakdown. He's talked. Ideally, I'd hope to get some more minutes and so on next season brackets. But at the moment, I just got to focus on going into pre-season and getting the best start I can. Joe Gomez was quoted as saying to Liverpool Football Club. We got the tour and things, so I've got an aim to get off the ground to a good start and then get some minutes as the season progresses. It was kind of disappointing for me last pre-season, because I had to aim to make it one time for it, because I know how important it is to get a good start in. It'd be nice to have a fresh start in this pre-season and put the past behind me. Klopp is and they talked about on the this is Anfield. Klopp's in a tricky situation with Gomez because it's difficult of him being a regular. That's what I've just mentioned then. So let me know your thoughts on Joe Gomez. Where do you see him playing? Maybe this coming season. Do you reckon we'll keep hold of him, or maybe loan him out to another Premier League, or maybe even the Championship team? Let me know. I really rate the lad, like many of us do. But hopefully, whatever we do, we keep him. I reckon if we kept him, it'd be a very, very good, especially with the amount of games we're playing this season. So we can't go amiss whether he goes in or out at the minute. But yeah, just the last one. Where is it? Yeah, hang on. Where's my Lucas story gone? Where is it gone? Yeah, there we go. But Lucas apparently is meant to be getting lined up for Rafa Benitez's men in the Toon army. They've apparently inquired. This is where I linked it with Emre before. If he's got one more, I think it's got one more year left in the contract. Let's have a look. Pretty sure he has, yeah. So he's looking for a So yeah, Rafa Benitez is looking at Lucas Leiva and maybe trying to get him back in under his stewardship. I'd be gutted to see Lucas go. As I've mentioned in my previous videos, let me know, would you be really gutted to see Lucas go? He's not up to the quality and standard that he used to be before. I remember when he was in that blistering form years back. He was one of the best CDMs in the league. But obviously, he got injured at Chelsea. That horrible tackle, I think it was from Juan Mata, that literally done him in. And since he's got that injury, he's never been the same player. And, like, as I've talked about in a couple of other videos, like, let me know, were you one of those, like me, there was 2 years, he was one of the, as I mentioned, I've never actually seen a player come through so much stick at the beginning of his Anfield career, because Lucas, for me personally, and let me know if you really didn't really get on, like, see eye to eye with him, because he'd just give silly fouls outside the box and get yellow cards, pick them up, and like give away free kicks, and they'd score the opposition. But Lucas is a legend for me. Like, I really love him to bits. He's been around Liverpool for 10 years now. I'd love to keep him. Even keep him for 1 more 2 years, because it'd be we're not saying he'd be a starter, but he'd be a in and out player like he has been this season. He hasn't started many, but he's made a couple of seasons. He's made 31 outings in 2016-2017, which is quite a lot, considering he's not really perceived as actually being one of our main first team names on the team sheet. But yeah, that's it. Oh, quick one on Wisdom. As I mentioned back a couple of videos back, it's looking almost certain he'll be going outwards to Derby County. They've increased their offer, so that's more or less done, really. So expect Andres Wisdom to be out the club very soon. All the best, lad. It's unlucky that he hasn't actually had a he hasn't actually broke for him at the club. He hasn't actually broke through to the actual first team. Well, he did a couple of years back, but he hasn't actually nailed down his place in the squad. Obviously, he got a couple of loans out, but it's really guttering. All the best, Wisdom, lad. And I think that's it. But thank you very much, everyone, for watching. Hopefully, you've had a good day. And this my ears do me head in. Sorry. But yeah, have a quality day wherever you are in the world. And any news breaks or whatnot, I'll bring it to you first. Well, thank you very much, everyone. Hit the like and subscribe button if you want to join me and join all the family, Liverpool family. But have a boss one, everyone, and I'll speak to you very soon. Ta-da.